Now we are live. Cool beans, Josephine. Oh, crikey. There we go. Now, fresh that. Get that going. Live chat. There we go. And then refresh this. There we go. Alrighty then, let's add some products here. Now, we got the Hohem. No. What? Oh, I was like, what? Oh, give me a second. If anybody's coming in, my bad. Just getting everything set up here. Doodly 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 doo. Doop-a-doo, ba-doo-ba-doo-boo. That. And then we'll get that, and doodly-doo. And then gotta add the Vineyard Candle Company, because those guys are the GOAT. They're the GOAT. I'll add that. Fudge it. Not gonna add that. What else can we add? Oh, I'll add those because, yeah, those are pretty sweet. Doobie-doobie-doo. That's everything right now. Oh. And add products. And there we go. Give me a second. I'm still adding products and setting everything up. So if somebody's chatting, I apologize. I cannot see it at this very moment, but I will be in just a moment. There we go. There we go. What is up, everybody? Oh, current viewers, nobody. All right. Please. That's the show. Add the current product views. Followers. Gifts. Subscribers. What are system messages? Oh, okay. I don't care about giveaways. There we go. So now I should be able to go in there on my mod account and do a test to see. Wait, what? What's going on here? Better be live. There we go. Alrighty then, and we're live. Good deal. Or it's frozen in a loop. That also would not surprise me. They're like, oh no, this guy sucks. This guy sucks. Ninja is live. And what up, current viewers? Oh my god. And this is gonna be all like doodly 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 doo. Oh no. There we go. Okay, so it's gonna show up for me, or is it gonna be all stupid and wonky? Okay. It's gonna be dumb. Oh crap, that's right, I was gonna restart my internet. Fudge. Oh well. Oh well, I'm gonna have to go over here and do that anyway. So, shenanigans. Evil shenanigans. Well, it shows that I'm live, but We'll just do this and then back. There we go. What is up, everybody? Okay, now we're back, I believe. Hopefully, shenanigans. These little shenanigans. Okay, yes, we are back finally. Thank goodness. All right, so the point of this is to have the informational videos on Hohem gimbals, and everything down in the little yellow shopping cart is stuff that I actually have in the studio right here. So if you have any questions, by all means, please feel free to. Let me see, am I able to? Closing, no. Add flash sale. Let's see, am I able to do any flash sales yet? Nope, not yet. They have not given it to me. Well, shenanigans. But either way, what is up for watching now, huh? On there, and 10 on TikTok. What up, TikTok? Just got here, setting everything up here now. If my if my other big TV will turn on, that would be sweet. I don't know why it does that, because it shows fine on here, but freaking weird on there. But anyway, so what we have here is everything down in that little yellow shopping cart down below is I have here in the studio. I am a Hohem affiliate. I am not sponsored by them. Everything I have, I've bought and paid for with my own money. So if you have any questions, why I started doing this was to educate people and help people. If you're thinking about buying these, if you have bought one and you have questions, I'm here to give those answers. You know, it's a problem with your network. Yeah. Shenanigans. I always love those idiots at the boat ramp ones. Those are hilarious. Jeez, I do not get why the hell that does that. It's like, you know? Yeah, so if anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask. Again, I do have everything that is pinned and in here. It's being product number 1, the X3 SE, which I have right here in my hands. I'm going to plug it because I like to use it. I like to have it plugged in. It didn't play. What didn't play? Oh, yeah, no, I don't play. I just have this because I'm also on that YouTube platform. And so what it is I just have this up, just showcasing my YouTube, because obviously I can't promote both of them on TikTok because TikTok gets butthurt. But I do have videos using my X3 SE and my M7, all that stuff, kind of showing you what they can do. Why now it's playing. Oh, that's right, derp. The right remote. But yeah, so I have it up 7, and if people are like, oh, well, what can you do with these? I can be like, well, I can show you, and then I can pull it forward and show you guys a video of like videos that I've shot with these and with my M7 or the V3 and everything that you can do with these. Whether you buy the most affordable one, which is your X3 SE, which is on the screen right now, or if you buy the oh, that's the Plus. The Plus is on the screen, which has the extension rod, the 8-inch extension rod, where the X3 SE that I have does not have the extension rod. So it's just a matter of if you want to spend the extra $10 to get the extension rod, which you might as well, or if you don't care if it has an extension rod because you have a selfie stick or a pole or something to mount it to anyway. So shenanigans. Yeah, I know it's connected now. Cancel. Back. There we go. Ooh, holds. But yeah, so if anybody has any questions, that's why I started this. So it doesn't matter. It's viewing product number 16. What is number 16? Number 16 is no, that would be the Hohem Go. That is this little bad boy right here. Now, I do recommend getting it if you do decide to get it with the, because I'm going to pin that right now. Now, I do recommend getting it with this little extra piece right here, because that way then you can mount your camera to it, or phone mount or clamp or anything to it. So that is this little bad boy right here. And it does have face tracking on it with the OK gesture and the stop sign, but it just does go 360 with a little bit of pan tilt back and forth. It is not a gimbal stabilizer, but I mean, hey, for 20 bucks, you can't beat that. You know, it's a cool little phone holder. I'm starting a TikTok community bank. Okay. I don't know what that means, but neat. Hope it works out for you. Reviewing product number. Why does that? Oop. Oh my God! Yes, I'm very satisfied. Submit. Now piss off. Oh. None. No. I'll piss off so that goes away. Yes, I'm very happy. There we go. Product number 17. That would be the Hohem Go. That would be this little bad boy right here. If you want me to show it to you, I can. I like it because it's a cool little phone holder, tablet holder. If you get the little extra piece, you can actually put a camera on it. Or let's say that I'll just turn it on here real quick. Let's say that I'm going to put one of my Hohem lights in it, so that then you can see. So let's say that you're cooking and you're watching, videos on your tablet, or you're doing a project, and so you just clamp it down. Don't over tighten it, so otherwise you'll break it. So like right here, I'm gonna hold this front button, which took me forever to figure out how to turn it on. This button right here is the front. How you turn it on? You just hold that down. It'll turn blue, meaning it's on. So then I can go. Okay, now it's tracking me. So it'll go back and forth. It has a little bit of up and down movement, but that would then, if I'm watching a show or if I'm cooking something and I'm going back and forth, I'm like, okay, what do I need? All right, cool. And I'm going over to the fridge, grabbing that. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, whatever. And it's just cool. It'll hold your tablet. If you get the little extra piece on it, it'll hold your cameras, or like a phone mount or something like that. Like if you got a phone clamp, you can screw that in there and then put that on it and whatnot. And like I said, for 20 bucks, I think it's a couple bucks extra if you get the camera mount. But for 20 bucks, you can't beat that. And it's, like I said, it's got the little face tracking, fully rechargeable. Get the little extra piece. You can put your camera in it. Or if you just want to use it or if you're watching your favorite show while you're cooking or something like that, and you don't want to miss a moment, you're like, all right, cool, all right, what's my show doing? And it does have a little bit of pan tilt. But this will go full 360, or if you wanted to get some sort of stop tracking, there we go. And then if you hit the button again, it should go into the dual button. You double tap the front button, and then it'll just go in a nice 360 rotation. So that way, if you're just catching a good 360 video, it does have the 1/4-inch mounting port on the bottom to mount to a tripod. So that's kind of cool if you wanted to just get a nice little cheap, follow me type stabilizer. It's not really a stabilizer. It's more or less just, it holds it. So, yeah, so if anybody's got any questions, let me know. We got one watching me on the, whatchamacallit, your video. Okay. But yeah, that's why I'm here, is to, let me see, 1, 2, 3. And then, yeah, it'll just spin around. It'll hold a tablet, phone, or you can get the little extra piece, put a, clip on it, or mount a phone holder onto it. And again, for 20 bucks, can't beat that. I did not get why the hell that does that. Oh yeah, that's right. It's a Labor Day sale. The Labor Day sale. Let me see what else do we got here. What else we got here? M7 Extra SE Plus. Deal extra 15% off on that. Extra SE, we're going to pin that one. I don't know why it's being a derp on there, but whatever. But yeah, so if anybody has any questions, yeah, so you click the button 3 times and it'll just continuously spin around. So if anybody has any questions about any of the products, all the products that I have down in the little yellow shopping cart, I have here in the studio. I want to be able to answer questions for you, help you out if you're thinking about purchasing one of these, the pros and cons. I am a Hohem affiliate. I am not sponsored by them. I am not paid by them. Everything that's in the studio and in that little yellow shopping cart, I bought and paid for with my own money, so that way then I can give my honest opinions and reviews on that. I'm not forced to say only positive things. Like, there's ups and downs to a lot of gimbals and some products. Like, you know, you don't always have to sell the M7. I would love to see everyone buy an M7, but that's not what everyone needs all the time. So if you only need the Extra SE or the V3 or hell, even the Hohem Go here for $20, you can't beat that. Why not? Got 2 watching now. Hyundai Motors received a geofence warning. Venmo. Yes, I know. I bought $5 in gas. So yeah, if anybody has any questions, I'm here to answer any and all questions about any of the products that are down in that little yellow shopping cart. I always say there's no such thing as a stupid question, only stupid answers. So I'm here, and there's a lot of misinformation on TikTok, sellers that just want to tell you that they'll do anything you want. They'll tell you whatever you want to hear to sell these products. And I'm here, and that bugs me. Because if you have a great product, you don't need to lie to people. You don't need to misinform people just to make a sale. You know, if you can't sell it properly, well, then, you know, if you can't sell a great product on its own, well, then maybe you shouldn't be in the sales business. All these products, I will tell you what they can and can't do. I will not lie to you. I will always be truthful. But yeah, I'm going to put the Hohem Go back behind me. If anybody wants to see this little buddy, he is $20, and it is an amazing deal. It is a cool little 360 phone holder, tablet holder, or if you get the little add-on piece, you can have it hold a camera, which I could grab my camera if people wanted to see that, I guess. What's the best selfie stick for a travel vlogger? I actually have one. It depends on how big you want one. But let me scroll down. I will pin it, because this one is pretty decent and beefy. There you go. Pinned it. It's an Andor handheld. It's a microphone boom mic holder. But I mean, legitimately, this thing is. I'd have no problem putting my not my M7 on it, but I would have no problem putting one of these on here. But you can see how long it is. It's almost as tall as me. So, I mean, you're going to be able to get some really good, you know, shots. But I will show you here. I'll put my Extra SE on it. So then you'll see, or it'll snap and break my Extra SE. There we go. Put that on there. And yeah, you can see it's not flexing at all. I mean, it's got a little bit of flex, but not much. I mean, you're not going to be like, woo, with your cameras or anything like that. But I mean, this is, I mean, if I wanted to put my Extra SE or my V3 on here, I mean, it's got a little bit of flex, but I mean, so I wouldn't be putting like 50 pounds on it or anything like that. But I mean, this is going to be a really cool, really get you going. And to make it a little better too, you could always just take down the end part of it, the very end, the thinnest part of it, just like this. Just like that. And then you're still going to have one heck of a selfie stick. And then it takes out all the flex in it right now. So, yeah, and then I could get some really cool high shots with that. I could go over the edge of something that I'm too chicken to walk up to. And this is holding my X3 SE gimbal right here. And this is the Andor. And Andor is a very good, affordable brand that, I mean, that's what my studio lights and everything are made out of, is Andor. So I've always been impressed by them. When I first bought them, it was kind of, are they really good? You know, are these going to be crap, you know? But I mean, yeah, I mean, and it goes down to, has 3 different settings, but yeah. I mean, for the price range, $14 for that, can't beat that. And it's all aluminum. It's going to be able to hold your cameras, phones, no problem. Then, yeah, like here's a phone clamp. I can just screw that in right to the bottom of that. So then I can clamp in my phone and use that, or articulating one. So yeah, honestly, that Andor selfie vlog stick can't beat this. Well, it's a boom mic holder, but I mean, it's solid aluminum. It could be used. It's got the 1/4 inch. You can use it as a selfie stick too. So this is the one that I would use. This is the one I have used. And this is the one I would trust, just because it's affordable. It's all aluminum construction. Or if you're looking for a smaller one, or if you're really nervous about whatever, you could always get one of these. But I mean, this is going to be, I think, a little overkill for something. This is more, this one, I mean, you're still going to need to really put your arm out there, but I personally would go with the Andor one, unless you got like a really big camera on it or something. Let me see, there's this one too, if you're interested in that. But this is more or less for a, you know, adding it to a gimbal. But this one is $33.90 versus the $15 for the Andor. So, and I guess it is on a flash sale that ends in 1 day. So, yeah, I'd say those are your 2 options. It just depends on how much weight you're going to be putting on it. You know, you got your Andor or you got this one. They're both aluminum, great construction. It just depends on what you're using it for and how much weight you're doing. So, yeah, if you have any questions, like I said, got them in the studio here. Or you can buy both of them if you want to be super fancy pants. And then you'll have this and this. Ooh, fancy. If you really want to be Captain Too Many Accessories like me. I have way too many accessories. But I have everyday ones, which is this one and one of these, my M7, my lights and all that stuff. So I do have my everyday carry accessories that I do have in that tactical bag that is in the shopping cart down below. Oops. There we go. So if there's any more questions, now I'm going to show TikTok. Calm down, TikTok. It's just diet soda. Look, you can hear me crack it open for the first time. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, like I said, all these accessories I have here in my, everything that's down in that little yellow shopping cart, I have here in the studio. So I will be more than happy to answer any and all questions. So like I say, there's no such thing as a stupid question, only stupid answers. But if nobody's going to answer or ask me any questions at the moment, I'm going to slide off camera and have myself a little smoky treat. And yeah, put this right here. Nobody's commenting on the YouTube side, of course. Wait for the trolls to show up and say their dumbass shit. So I will be right over here, and I will slide back on the camera if y'all need me to. Actually, let me put my nature walk one on because that is the longest video I got. There we go. So I can still see you. So if anybody has any questions, I am here to answer them. I'm just off camera at the moment, having myself a little smoky treat. Why, you ask? Because I got to, mister. That goes with the MT2. You go with my M7. Oh crap. Is that? There we go. Okay. Alrighty then. This was shot with my M7, but this could have been shot with my X3 SE or V3. This was my nature walk with my Doge through the Silver Spring National Forest, and that's what any of these gimbals are going to be able to give you, is that steady shot. Me, I'm a big fat guy. Up until I got the Hohem gimbals, I mean, let's face it, everyone holds their phone like this. Well, me, I'm a big fat guy, so oompa loompa, you know, I'm not going to be able to have as great a shot or steady shot without, you know, especially going on a nature walk. So that's why stuff like that, anytime I'm moving, I don't shoot videos without my gimbals, without a gimbal or a tripod, because that's just it. Especially me being a bigger guy, I'm not the most steadiest person in the world. So therefore, I need that steady shot. Otherwise, people are going to, you know, get sick and not watch my videos. And this is on the YouTube, so if you guys, I am doing a giveaway over there once I reach 1K subscribers, and I will be giving away an X3 SE, a set of microphones, and a bunch of other cool stuff. So if you're not following me over there, neither, why not? That would be my question. And at some point, I will be doing a 5K giveaway over on TikTok once I reach 5K subscribers and 10K and so on and so forth. And this is on a desktop shock mount to, oops. I do have those in my showcase, so if you want to see it, I can actually add it to the cart. These shock mounts, and this is a 32-inch TV, and it's made for desktop monitors, whatever. But, oh, that's crooked. That's going to bug the hell out of me now. And you can stand it straight up and down or whatever. Tilt it back and forward. Okay, now it's straight. Good deal. But yeah, I like to have this up just so that way then people can see. That's my mom, that's her Doge. But that way then people can see the type of actual shots you can get. Now, two big things with making a good video is good quality audio, hence why I recommend the microphones. If anything, if you have a steady hand and you're just like holding it with a gimbal and you don't need a gimbal but you need some quality mics, check it out. I can pin them too. Again, anything that you guys have questions, I'm here to answer. No such thing as a stupid question, only stupid answers. And I am you know, if you do buy from me, let me know. I will be eternally grateful. But my main thing here is to educate people, because there is a lot of bad information about these products that certain sellers just want to sell. They just want to sell, sell, sell. You know, and they'll tell you whatever they'll tell you whatever you want to hear just to sell it, and that's not right. Because people, especially photographers and videographers and content creators, will do it. If you say they're waterproof, we'll go swimming with them. If you say that I can mount it to a race car, we'll do it. There'll be somebody out there that'll mount it to their freaking Bugatti and, you know, be doing 200 miles an hour, and whoop, there goes their gimbal. You can mount them to cars, the more powerful ones like the M7, and do 40, 50 miles an hour with it. The X3 SE, I'll have to try that. I do have a suction cup mount, the newer suction cup mount for my car, and I'll have to try that. Like, try these different gimbals at like 40, you know, 20, 30 miles an hour, see which gives what the max speed that happens. That way, then I can try it. And give a better opinion. I know that you could mount, I mean, in theory, you could mount your X3 SE or your V3 to a car, but I mean, you're doing about 15, 20 miles an hour, maybe 25 before you're going to overwork the motors on them. So those ones really aren't meant for car videos. You could, like on a golf cart or something like that. Heck yeah. Because I know my buddy's got a golf cart, and we've shot videos on that doing 20 miles an hour. So I know they can handle 20 miles an hour, but anything above that with the X3 SE and the V3, I wouldn't recommend. I can try it. I just don't want to fry them or damage them. What would be really great is actually a boat video. Sort of. I suppose, because if you're rocking with the boat. But with the tracking for like the V3 and M7, you can give it the OK gesture. It can track you, and then it steadies the shot. This being product number 1. The X3 SE. That one is right here. If you have any questions, please let me know. I will be more than happy to answer every single question that you can, that I can provide you with. So then you know the ins and outs, what it can do, what it can't do, what type of content you're creating or shooting, and if that's the right gimbal for you. Sorry, I suppose I should slide onto the screen so that TikTok doesn't get buttered. I'm over off to the side having a smoky treat. So, let me, I'm done with that now. Let me slide back over here. So if you have any questions there, Kevin, let me know. Ford K27. Boop, boop, boop. But yeah, so I do have the X3 SE right here. So it just depends on what type of content you're creating. Cool thing about the X3 SE and the V3 is that they fold up nice, so they're nice and compact, fit in your pocket. This little on the the X3 SE, the tripod does screw up. You can take it off and then or put it back on. So you got that right there, and then, you know, just stick it in your pocket. You're good to go. But as I was saying, the best thing is, the two best things for your video content is the fact that good quality audio and steady shots. Now, the cool thing with the Hohem gimbals that no other gimbal on the market has is they all have detachable remote controls. So that way then, if you are mounting these to a car or these two slow-moving vehicle shots, 20 miles an hour max, I will test them at a later date with my car mounts and see how fast I can go before they start going, I'm going to freak out. But they do have detachable remotes, which is cool, because that way then if you're in your car and you're doing car content, you can control them. Or if you're just at a distance and you want to get different shots, you can control them with that. And if you want to see how they work, just let me know. I am more than happy to show all of them for you and answer any and all questions. These are the most, or these are extremely high-tech, affordable gimbals on the market. They have very powerful motors. Like, they will have no problem holding your Galaxy S25 Ultras, your iPhone 16 Pro Max. They are compatible with both iOS and Android. Now, the thing is with iOS is that they do have ports blocked on them. That's on the phone side, your Apple side. So to do certain things like to zoom in, zoom out, hit record on the thing, you will need the app, which is the free to download Hohem Joy app. Other than that, if you're using Android, you can just connect it via Bluetooth, which you'll, either way, no matter what you have, you want to have the Hohem Joy app because you are going to need it for if they have firmware upgrades. So you are definitely going to want to have the Hohem Joy app because that is how the firmware gets upgraded in these. But and it does have some cool, like, how to do certain shots, like cool visual effect shots, like how-to videos, and they do have some templates in there. It's a cool little app. Yeah, I recommend it. I have it on all my phones that I use for recording. But yeah, if anybody has any questions, let me know. I'm here to answer them. Everything down in that shopping cart I have here in the studio, except for the K&F Concepts tripod. I don't have that yet. It's on order, but I don't have it yet. So soon, money punny, very soon I will have that. Because that tripod is just freaking cool. I like it. What is going on here? Why does it want... I'm very satisfied. I can manage products. Yeah, no, yep. Stop asking me. First idea every 2 minutes. Pete is interested in viewing product number 1. Okay. Again, that's the Pete. If you have any questions about the Extra SE, that's the one I have right here in my hand. I'm more than happy to show how it works and everything like that. Yeah, all you guys got to do is ask. I am here to answer any and all questions. I am here to sell stuff. However, I want to make sure that you are as informed as I am about these before you purchase anything. So again, I always say there's no such thing as a stupid question, only stupid answers. So by all means, please ask away. Ask me any question you have about these, any of these products. Everything that is down in that little yellow shopping cart I have here in the studio with me, so I can show it to you. Everything from the gimbals, the selfie vlog screen, the battery packs, the lights, everything, except for that K&F Concept tripod. That's on order. Don't have it yet. Soon, money punny. Product number 1. JJ, what up? See, you're viewing the Extra SE right here. Let me grab the lights because I'm using both my big phones, but I do have the Hohem lights here. These are RGB lights. They're all metal construction. They weigh as much as a Galaxy S25 Ultra, or actually they weigh a little more than that. But that way then I can show you guys that these have no problem holding your larger phones, smaller phones, anything like that. So, and that's the beauty of these gimbals, is that they do have an amazing weight rating. Each of these, the Extra SE and V3, have a 300 gram weight rating, which is, what is that? I think that's 10 and a half ounces for us Americans. And then the M7 and stuff, if you're looking for, you want to add accessories like lights and stuff like that to it, that one does have a 500 gram weight rating, which is like 22 ounces, something like that. Alexa, what is 500 grams in ounces?
500 grams is approximately 17.64 ounces.
17 and a half ounces. So, my bad. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I will be more than happy to answer them for you. Oops. So as you can see, this is holding these are both holding the Hohem RGB lights, which again, like I said, they weigh more than the they weigh more than your iPhone 16 Pro Max or your Galaxy S25 Ultra. But you can see here, holding both of them, I'm going to be able to get those steady shots, no problem. I mean, and most people aren't going wee with them. You know, you're doing good, clean shots, getting nice, steady movements. But yeah, so if anybody's got any questions, by all means, ask away. I am here to help. Make sure that you get the product that you want and that you need. Not anything. I'm not here to just tell you whatever you want to hear like a lot of other shops, because I don't want to do that. I want to make sure that everyone is as happy with their purchase as I have been with purchasing these products. And that's just it. I am a Hohem affiliate. I am not sponsored by them. I am not paid by them. Everything in the studio and everything in the shopping cart I have bought and paid for with my own money. None of it was given to me or sent to me or anything like that with, oh, we'll send this to you, but you got to do positive reviews or videos about it. Everything was bought and paid for with my own money. So if you have any questions, by all means, please let me know. And thank you for adding that to your cart, Lewis. I appreciate that very much. If you have any questions about the X3 SE, that's this one right here. I can answer that for you, answer any questions for you. So that way then you have the most informed purchase ever, because that's what I'm here for. And again, that's the main reason I started up this live stream and doing these, is not just to sell products, but because there are a lot of other live streams out there that add these products to their showcases, and either A, they don't have them in their studios or their filming areas, and they're just like, yeah, just buy it, it's cool, man, just buy it, it's awesome, because all they care about is the commission. And or they'll tell you whatever you want to hear just to sell it to you, and that I don't agree with, because you know, we're, as photographers, videographers, content creators, if you tell us they can do something, we're going to do it. So I want to make sure that everyone has the most informed decisions that they can about any and all of these products. So again, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Whew. I have a little sippy of soda. But yeah, all these accessories and everything, I can show you how to use them. Ride with JC is viewing product number 1. Hey, what's up, JC? If you have any questions, that's the X3 SE. That's the one that I'm holding here in my hands. If you have any questions about it, I can show you. The reason why these have lights in them, these are the Hohem RGB lights. They're all metal construction. I'm using both of my phones currently to live stream on TikTok and on YouTube. So that's why I don't have phones in them. But these are all metal construction. These are they actually weigh a little bit more than your than your iPhone 16 Pro Max or your Galaxy S25 Ultra. And it's to show you that these can hold weight. They're going to be just as steady with your biggest phones out there on the market and your smallest phones out there on the market, provided you balance them properly, which is super easy. Put the phone in the center of the clamp, boom, you're balanced. So yeah, if there's any questions anybody has, I am more than happy to answer them for you. So yes, please do ask. That is why I'm here. I'm here to answer your questions. And I always say there's no such thing as a stupid question, only stupid answers. 2 watching on the YouTube, eh? Who be watching me on me YouTube? Arg. But yeah, as I tell everybody, I'm just going to repeat this again. and probably 50 more times throughout this live. I am a Hohem affiliate. I am not sponsored or paid by them. Everything in the studio here and in that little yellow shopping cart I bought and paid for with my own money. Nothing was sent to me for free. Nothing was, given to me, or, I'm not paid by them, or they weren't, we'll send you these gimbals or whatever, just give us positive reviews or anything like that. Hohem doesn't do that. I mean, they probably do if you're like have 1 million subscribers and, they can guarantee like 1 million sales, but they'll send you stuff for free, but they're not going to be like, give us a positive review or whatever. So there's that. So yeah, if anybody's got any questions, let me know. Otherwise, what you're viewing is the X3SE. That is the one that's up on your screen right now. So let me just move the V3 out of the way because I want this one center stage. And what we'll do is we will grab our turntable. Oh, Jesus, it's on. Of course it's on. Of course it's on. It's always on. Damn it, money. What we'll do is we'll grab our little turntable here. We'll leave it just like that. And then we are going to slip off to the side here and have us a little smoky treat. I am watching the comments, so if anybody has any questions, I'm gonna slide right back on camera and help you out. Let's see. I don't know why I don't like it spinning that way. And what you're viewing right here is a video that me walking through the Ocala National Forest and I was using my gimbal to shoot this video so I could have a nice sturdy shot. I am a big fat guy, so my video, if I'm just walking around holding my phone, my videos are not the most steady shots in the world. Oh, it's raining out. Well, shenanigans. That was so cool seeing that because you could see that clear blue water out in the middle there a little bit. Hey, what up, OG? How you doing? Sorry, I'm off to the side here. I'm right here. Hi. Having myself a little smoky treat. So yeah, if anybody's got any questions, please let me know. I will be more than happy to answer any and all questions. Really want that KNF Concepts whatchamacallit to show up because I really want that so I can have a dual camera stream, one like above the table camera and one pointing forward. That would be sweet. I mean, I have enough accessories I could do it, but I want that one, money bunny. I gotta see something with these lights here once, because I think they have the screw top on them that I can mount a light and stuff to them. Oh, well, shenanigans, they don't. Well, shenanigans. Those do not. Money bunny. Well, no. Well, I have plenty of tripods to do that stuff with. So yeah, if anybody's got any questions, let's see, we got 4 people in here. I started this tech corner and Hohem gimbal questions and answers. Tech corner for because there's a lot of people out there that are selling these products that either A, don't have them in their studio or workspace, and they just want you to buy them because they have good commissions on them, I guess. I want people to be informed, or you have sellers that will just tell you whatever you want to hear just to sell you the product, and that to me is unacceptable. These are amazing products. I want to answer everybody's questions so that way then you have an informed decision before purchasing them. Everything in that little yellow shopping cart that I have here in my studio. So if you want to see it, I'm more than happy to show it to you and explain everything it can and cannot do. I am a Hohem affiliate. I was not sponsored by them, paid by them, or anything like that. None of this stuff was sent to me for free. Everything in this shop I bought and paid for with my own money. So that way then I can give people honest answers and reviews about these products. I don't have to, oh, that's why it's because it's spinning. That's why it's a little tilty. Now I get it. I was wondering why I was like off canter a little bit, but yes, money. But it's giving you that steady shot too, so that's cool. And the reason why I have a light in here, I have one of the Hohem RGB lights in here, is because they are all metal construction. They weigh a little bit more than your iPhone 16 Pro Max and or your Galaxy S25 Ultra. So it's to show you that what even their most affordable gimbal can do, that it can, no matter what the phone weight is, unless it's like a 10-pound phone, it can hold it. These have a 300-gram weight rating, aka or also 10.5-ounce weight rating on them. So that way then, even if you have a bigger phone, they're going to hold it. Hey, Christy, how's it going? How are you doing? Sorry, I'm off to the side of the camera having myself a smoky treat, so that's why I'm not on camera, because you know how TikTok will get butthurt about that. So how's your day going? I'm good. You know, went out and ran around a little bit, and then came in, and now I'm live doing some I'm trying to do some TikTok sales and answer people's questions about these gimbals and products and whatnot. But yeah, so everything, if you're interested in anything or just even want to see it because you're curious, you know, I'm not saying, oh, I showed it to you, now you got to buy it. But everything down in that little yellow shopping cart I have here in my studio. So if you want to check some out, let me ask. You have something you can hook to a fence that allows for... Yes, I do. Basically, I can show you here real quick. Now, what I'm going to recommend for that is the V3, which I'll pin that right now. I'll pin it, and then there's another one in there, the V3, which is pinned. Now, this one, again, the reason why it has one of my RGB lights in it is because these are Hohem RGB lights. They are, they're all metal construction. They have, they weigh more than a Galaxy S25 Ultra or the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So the reason why I have them in the gimbals is because I'm using both my phones. So it shows the weight rating that they can hold. So now you got this, which obviously I'm going to show you this real quick. It can hold and is very steady. It has a built-in tripod, has a detachable remote. Now the cool thing is that what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip its little AI tracker around. Let it turn on, and I'm going to grab my clamp here, right here. So that I can give it the OK gesture. Whoever gives it the OK gesture, or if you have the Hohem Joy app open, it'll track you. So whoever gives it that OK gesture is the person it's going to track. And it doesn't matter if there's other people in the way, or you can select in the Hohem Joy app who you want it to follow. But with the AI tracker, if you're going to use the Hohem Joy app, you want to turn off the AI tracker, because otherwise what's going to happen is when you're using the AI tracking function in your Hohem Joy app, what it's going to do is it's going to use your phone cameras as the AI tracker camera. So if you have this AI tracker on and you're using the Hohem Joy app, those two are going to be fighting back and forth, and it's going to screw up the tracking. But as far as clipping to a fence, I have this right here, which I believe is product number 2. It's product number 2 in the shopping cart. Down below, I can also pin it. But this is a really nice sturdy clamp. So let's say, let me grab this right here. Pretend that this is your fence, okay? Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab one of my tripods here. And we'll set this up right here. How many did I go down? Okay. 1, 2. So and now what I'm going to do is, okay, so you got your tripod, right? Okay. Now, where is that? There's that. That's not really a fence size. I got something that's like would be the equivalent to a fence here, right here. Well, sort of. But what I'm going to do is, okay, so let's say that you got your fence here. Just learn how to do the hand gestures. Nice. I wonder which is thicker here. Is this? Okay, you know what? No, I'm not going to use this, because you know what? This gimbal extension rod is actually a more like sort of like a thickness of a fence. So I'm just going to put that on there just to show you, which I have this down in the shopping cart as well. But I'm going to put that on there. So, okay, so let's say that this is your fence, right? So now, okay, I'm going to, 1, 2, I'm going to take my gimbal here. I'm going to put it into the bottom of this, because there is a 1/4-inch tripod mount for it. I'm going to put that in here. Screw that right in there, make sure it's nice and tight. And then I take the clamp here, open it up all the way, which that opens up pretty far. I mean, you can see that's going to be able to hook, that should be able to hook onto your fences. So I'm going to put that right there. Make sure y'all can see this. And I'm going to screw that down, make sure it's nice and tight. And then with this, you're going to want to, come on, screw that down real nice and tight, like really, really good. Oh, jeez. Oh. Okay, I'm going to, woo, Billy. Okay, so I had to hold that steady, but yeah, so that way then you can have your gimbal attached to this, because otherwise this thing wants to fold over, so, oops. But yeah, as you can see, I have my gimbal attached, and you can use this for your cameras, whatever, everything like that. And as you can see, this will clamp to a fence, pole, whatever. Thank you for the likes, everybody. But yeah, so that way then you can see it, and yeah, it is pretty awesome. I mean, obviously I'm holding it because it's gonna freak out on my tripod. But yeah, as you can see, and then like, can you see the gimbal? Okay, let me lower this just a little bit so that way then you can see here, like the gimbal. Like, let's pretend that this was tracking or something. Trying to do this without dropping my gimbal, because that would suck. Okay, so let's say that, okay, I give it the okay gesture, which is just that. And whoever gives it the okay gesture, now it's following me. And I'm just walking around my studio. Oh, it does walk a little fast, but I walk back, and it does have a detachable remote, but you can see it's able to follow me, and I'm not even looking at it. Well, I'm not go down here so then you guys can see. Whoops. But yeah, all it has to do is see my ugly face again. Oop. So even if it loses tracking, it will follow me again. But you can see it's following me. Now, on a baseball field, it can track people up to a certain distance. Now, I don't want to say, oh yeah, it's going to be able to track them way if they're playing in the outfield or something like that. Your best bet is to honestly be holding the gimbal and manually controlling it, which it does have a detachable remote. So, I mean, there are things you could get, like the gimbal with the detachable remote here, so then you can control it, and then have your phone hooked up to a selfie vlog screen so you can be watching and seeing exactly what your phone is doing, and then you can, let me give it the stop gesture. Whoops. 1, 2. So, like, I can be watching on my selfie vlog screen and going, okay, cool, I'm all right, there I go, yeah, run that base, hell yeah, woo! And then I can just control it from wherever I'm sitting, up to 35 feet away. So that way then I can clamp this to the fence. I can be way over here and going, all right, I'm watching on my selfie vlog screen and going, all right, cool, which I think is going to be more accurate than having it try to automatically track and then you miss the shot because it lost tracking. So I think that's going to be your best bet. Just because if they're going out to like third base, second base, whichever is the further out bases. I haven't played baseball in a long time, obviously. I think you're going to get a better accurate, which I do have the selfie vlog screen, the new MOA selfie vlog screen in here that you can clamp it to the fence, like I said, and just take the little detachable remote. And the cool thing is that this will have, it says it has an 11-hour runtime. In reality, you're probably looking at about 4 to 5 hours with this, so which is more than enough for a baseball game. But if you're really worried about that, you could almost get like any sort of battery bank, which I have a few battery banks here in the studio to show you. But yeah, definitely what I would recommend is getting the new MOA selfie vlog screen and the clamp and the gimbal, and then just using the detachable remote, so then you can be watching and seeing exactly what your phone is seeing and just going, all right, cool, there he goes, or there she goes, all right, yeah, follow that base. And you're going to be able to follow the person way better. So, and if you want, I can pin that stuff right now. I can pin everything that I think would be the best fit for a sports game. For recording, it's viewing product number 23. Let's see, what is product number 23? Is that the selfie vlog screen? Oh, that's the solar panel. That thing is cool. Let me show you. So basically my setup is when I'm out and about, I have, where is it? Bam and bam. And then I have my solar panel, which I can strap, and it comes with little carabiners. So you can just like strap it up. Now you take your solar panel here, and then you take your battery bank. Now, the solar panel has USB outs. It has 2 USB A's out. I personally like the M-Fish charge cables because, A, they're super heavy-duty cables, and they're just 10 feet long with metal connectors on them. But the cool thing is that they go from type A to lightning, or type A to type C, or type C to type C, or type C to lightning, whatever you want. I use type A to type C because I'm going to plug this into my solar panel. For you, you take this, clip it up in the sun. So we'll say that this is your fence. You know, it's clipped up there. You got your battery bank right down here. Add that plug. Let me just plug this in proper lock. Plug that in. Now it's charging that. Now, where did I do with that cable? So now, if you, well, I mean, the M-Fish charge cables, they're freaking amazing. They're super affordable, but like for me, I can use this this other plug right here, have it plugged into my M-Fish. So then that's keeping that charged like so. And the cool thing is it'll tell me I have 41 hours, 56 minutes left. Now that's not charging because obviously I'm indoors. So send TikToks. Hey, thank you for the gifts. How do you use the vlog screen? I have it, but plugs in. Do you have this new MOA one? Because okay, so with this new MOA one, let me show you. So like, I'm going to show you on this phone right here. Let me move this out of the way. Okay, perfect. Okay, so you can, that is a feature that you can use it plugged in. Let me just exit out of my tiki-talkie here. So, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that this switch on it right here is up. Like if you're looking at it, this switch is switched up. Now I'm going to power it on by holding the power button here. Now it's turned on. So as you can see, it's turned on. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my phone here. I'm going to slide the top down, clear out my notifications. I'm going to slide it down. Actually, let me, I'm going to go around to the camera, behind the camera here. So then you can see this better. So I'm going to take my phone here. I'm going to slide down from the top, slide down again. Media output. Now there is a different way to do this. Like it will be called on a newer phone, depending on what phone you have, it'll be called Smart View. But I think on here is media. Let me see, do I have Smart View on here? Screen recorder, do not disturb music. This is a Galaxy S10. I just use this for whatever. How's the next one? Let me see, media output. Okay, I think that's this one. Okay, so can't connect. Okay, so that's not it. Oh, that's more controls. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to find out how to do this because I haven't done this on this one for so long. Media control. Link to Windows. No. Screen recorder. Oh, I think it's Smart View right here. Your phone screen. Okay, so then I'm going to turn that on. Now it's going to be searching for other devices. It's searching for my Roku. Other device. So it's going to search. It'll usually bring this up, bring up the selfie vlog screen. Settings. Keep phone screen on, blah, blah, blah. Other devices. Other devices, Okay, so it's going down to other devices. See, this is, okay, you know what? Screw it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to, screw that device. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end my YouTube because I'm live streaming.